This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Bizaway.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the ECN. It's Saturday, Super Saturday they like to call it. Scotland are playing the Netherlands. If Scotland win today, they'll take the trophy home. If Netherlands can win big, they might take the trophy, or Thailand, who aren't here, could also win the trophy. It's Saturday, it's going to be exciting, and it starts right now. Hello everyone and welcome back to Super Saturday. It's our last day of the competition here between Scotland and Netherlands. I'm really looking forward to this game because it's all to play for. Scotland, they started the tournament a little bit slowly. They were decimated in their first game, but boy, they have come back so strongly. I've been really impressed with all their team, and if they do win today, they will take the trophy home so they can control their own destiny. For the Netherlands, a win here by a big margin might be able to help them leapfrog both the teams on net run rate, and they could win the trophy as well. Netherlands have had a little bit of an up and down week, but they've shown signs of promise that they can play really good cricket. And if someone can support Stir Callis a little bit more, there's a big chance that they could come away with the win. The pitch has played perfectly. I think it's a lovely wicket out here at Kampong. It is big boundaries, and that's maybe why we've not seen the scores in the 140s, 150s, but around that 100 to 120 mark. For me, if I won the toss, I think chasing might be the best option. It seems like teams chasing this week have been able to get the wins because they know what rate they have to score at. Anyway, it should be a good game. It's the last one of our competition, sadly. We'll have a presentation after the game. But for now, let's go to Adrian Van Dries for the all-important coin toss.
Heads.
Heads gold. And what is it? There's a tilt.
We'd like to field.
Netherlands won the toss and likes to field. Back to Corey.
Thank you very much, Adrian, and welcome back everyone around the world. Looking forward to this as it's Super Saturday, as I was saying in the introduction. This should be a good game of cricket. Scotland versus the Netherlands, and, well, plenty on the line in this one, because if the Scottish team can get a win, they will be able to take that trophy home. Let's have a quick look at the two lineups, and, well, we have to talk about the Bryce sisters at the top there. Very talented indeed, Catherine Bryce and Sarah Bryce. And for the Netherlands, they'll look to Iris Zwilling and maybe Babette de Leyder to step up here and give a little bit more support to that team. And if they can, maybe they'll get a victory. So it's all to play for here in the Netherlands. Looking forward to a lot of good faces have rocked up around the ground. That should be a good game of cricket. As we have a look at the field, they're going to start with a third and a deep square. And good opportunity to welcome back everybody around the world, especially those in the subcontinent and everyone on YouTube and the YouTube chat. Feel free to jump in and say hello. So, first ball of this T20I, the final one on Super Saturday. Have a look at that field there, and you can see gully in play, so trying to start a little aggressive and see if they can pick up an early wicket. Just a little pause as we're waiting for the clock to tick over onto 2 PM local time, and it does, so we're all set to go. First ball of the match. Oh, it's a lovely delivery, swinging away. Swinging away from Zwilling. As you can see here, good action. Ball comes and goes through the air and curves away beautifully. Nice delivery. Very good indeed. Nice start for the Netherlands here as they're looking for a good response, and if they can take some early wickets, it'll make them feel pretty comfortable indeed. That's flicked away onto the leg side, and, well, nice start for Lister, who'll get her first run, so she'll move on to one, and that means Carter is now facing, because they ran one run. So Carter and Lister at the top here. They'll be looking for a big partnership. Darcy Carter was player of the match a couple of days ago, made 53 runs off 52 balls, took 2 wickets as well. Very talented indeed. This will be a good test though. Zwilling bowling fast. And the ball is blocked into the offside. But I hope everyone's well out there. I hope you've all had a very good Friday night, I should say. I had a very good Friday night myself. Plenty of energy used, and it was enjoyable actually. And a bit of rest this morning so that I could get back out here today. Feeling energized, that is for sure. That's well bowled, and lovely shot from Carter, who bunts it down the ground. That could be 2 runs, and yet they're going to cross over twice and get 2 runs to the total. So Carter moves on to 2, Lister is on 1, and that's going to take the score to 3. 4 balls bowled in this first over and 2 balls remaining. Little T20. Quick game, easy game to learn. Van der Woning there at 3rd. That's really well bowled from Zwilling, who bowls a good line and a good length and keeps it pretty straight. Last ball of this first over. And pushed into the offside. Good fielding there by Rabin Rake. And that will be a dot ball. So that completes the very first over. The score for Scotland is 3 for none. As we have a little look at the schedule today. And, well, this is what's going on the ECN network. No Vinnie Sand, who's out in Malta at the moment. Romania, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Malta. And then France, Luxembourg. And here, that's the July 15th, match number 6 of this competition. And Netherlands playing Scotland. So good to be out here, 2 p.m. And it's a beautiful day. We've had a little bit of rain around this week, but we've been lucky. We've been able to get every single game in, and it should be good. The ground's looking fantastic. A little bit of a slight breeze, and should be a close match. There's Zwilling on your screen, who's making a few changes to the field, and it looks like the new bowler coming into the attack is going to be Eva Lynch. Eva's bowled really well this week. Usually bowls 3 overs at the start from one end, and has been able to take some pretty key wickets at the right time. Plenty of noise out there from the Dutch, who will be desperate to get a good win here. Oh, that's close. That's going to be given out, I reckon, and it is out. Well, Lynch takes a wicket with the very first ball. It was full, it was straight. It was spinning in. It was going to hit the stump, so that means it's LBW. And we'll see the first wicket here. Yeah, that's out for me. Good decision from Martin Hancock, the umpire. Hits her on the pad halfway up. And, well, the first wicket will go Netherlands. The happier of the 2 teams. As Scotland, well, they are 3 for 1. And I know there's a lot of new Dutch supporters at the ground today, and they really enjoyed that wicket. I'm not surprised, as here comes a very good player. Catherine Bryce, player of the match the other day. And Catherine plies her trade professionally in the UK. And is an exceptional talent for Scottish cricket. Catherine plays her cricket for Lathbury Lightning and Trent Rockets over there in the UK. Has a batting average of 40, so every single time she goes to the crease, she makes 40 runs, which is quite remarkable. So a bit of pressure on Scotland early, as Catherine is about to face her first ball. Down the leg side, and it's hit to the fielder, but they'll run through for a single. Nice to see a couple of comments in the chat. Lewis Bruce saying he's enjoyed the ladies' competition. Liam Day saying, I'm looking all right today. Thank you, Liam. It's nice to always get a morning, afternoon compliment. But yeah, everyone in the chat, do feel free to interact or send out some messages to our social media. It's always good to listen from you or hear from you. As Carter hits that one into a gap, and they're going to run a couple of runs here. Just the one it is, actually. So steady start, good start for the Netherlands, who have taken control of this, and well, they're definitely enjoying themselves. If they can get a big win here to the Dutch, they're still in this competition and a chance to win it. Cut again, but straight to the fielder, and good fielding there as the Netherlands just squeeze a little bit at the top. We've seen a pattern of play this week that in the power play, teams have been choked. haven't been able to make runs. Again, nice little shot around the corner, and they'll think about running 2 here. And yeah, good running, fast between the wickets, and just when you think you can't go again, you can go again, and they get 2. So impressive running, and yeah, nice little start here. Last ball of this second over. Lynch did pick up the breakthrough. Can she get the big fish of Catherine Bryce? Nice little shot, but straight to the fielder. So that's going to take us to the end of 2 overs. Netherlands ahead at this stage. And the score is 7 for 1. Let's have a quick look at the table, shall we? And have a look at what the permutations are today, as Thailand, with that big net run rate, have gone to the top. And well, for the Netherlands, a win here would take them to 4 points, meaning all the teams finish on 4, and it would come down to net run rate. But if Scotland win today, they will go to 6, and they will be crowned the champion. So Scotland do control their own destiny a little bit here, and I'm sure they'd love to take home that coveted trophy from the KNCB. As Zwilling to continue here. That's hit back onto her leg, and almost goes onto the stumps actually, just skews away. Darcy Carter just not getting the timing there. Have a look at that replay. Hits it into her leg and it goes behind, so no runs. Does make me think that Scotland, they want a boundary here. They need to hit the ball to the rope, just get the momentum going. Oh, in the air, can they catch it? It's a tough one. No, it's just going to avoid Rabeen Reich, and that's going to be 2 runs to the total. There was a full delivery outside the off stump, and got a little bit lucky that time. 2 more runs. As the breeze does pick up across the ground. And that's a loose shot from Carter. Zwilling's bowling quite quick here. That ball is flying through. Lovely start from Zwilling, who hasn't picked up the wicket, but it's keeping it pretty tight. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to keep it tight at the top. And again, another loose stroke, and you can see Carter is trying their best to get away. Yeah, it's a pretty loose stroke. The ball's swinging away, and she's really trying to hit it a little bit too hard and losing her shape and timing. And most things in life are all about timing. And this time an inside edge, and that's going to race away across the carpet. They'll be looking at 2 here if they're quick, and that throw comes in, but they'll be able to get 2. So Scotland at the moment doing it in 1s and 2s and struggling to find the boundary rope. It's really good bowling from Zwilling. Another edge, it almost went onto the stumps. Last ball of the 3rd over. Shot. That is crunched. What a shot from Carter. And well, that goes for 4. They say good things come in 4s, and that is a lovely shot as that races away. And handy runs for Scotland. That'll make them feel a little bit better. What a beautiful shot that is from Carter, who opens the front leg, crunches it to the boundary, and that's the first boundary of this T20I. Score is, after 3 overs, Scotland 15 for 1. So 15 for 1 after 3. So Lynch is going to continue. And you can understand why. She bowled a very good first over, took the 1 wicket, only 4 runs conceded. And well pulled away, but there's a fielder out there, so just the single. Catherine Bryce just taking her time here and getting herself in. You can understand that. It's 120 deliveries to try and get the best score possible. Hit in the air. This is a chance. No, it's not. It's going to go over the fielder. Will this go for 4? And it's DeLang does the mopping up, and, well, good arm, throws it in, and that'll be 2 more runs. So Carter seems to be the player that wants to try and take the game on and hit the ball as hard as possible, and you can understand why. We are in the power play. Nice shot. That's 2 more runs to the total. And a good shot again, but unfortunately hits it straight to the fielder. So that's going to be a dot ball. Carter now has got to 13 runs off 13 balls and is starting to get some mojo going. Another fly. Nice shot. Lovely shot. Hits it in the offside, and there goes Land here chasing it down. Good pick up, and they'll run back for another 2 runs. Good to see Vinny Sandu in the chat. Hello, Mr. Maximo. Hope you're doing well, Vinny. I know it's quite warm out there in Malta, and it's actually quite warm here in Utrecht today as well. I hope you're well and enjoying all the cricket coverage out there. 2 balls left. Short ball. Oh, misses out. Carter, and they're going to go for a cheeky single here, and they will get 1 run. So good running. That'll go down as buys, as she didn't hit it, but they stole the run. I think Carter will feel a little bit disappointed she didn't get that one away. Hit into the leg side. And nice pick up from Seegers, who keeps it to a dot ball. No runs scored. So 4 overs gone in this one. It is 21 for 1. Have a look at the worm now, and it's climbing the right way, but they'll want a couple of extra runs and obviously see if they can get themselves up to a competitive total. As Iris Swilling will continue bowling here. She's bowling really fast and quite well, so I like the captaincy decision to keep her on. Can she get a wicket? Hits her in the pad, and it'll just be a dot ball. Swilling trying to get a little bit of a way swing here and take that breakthrough. Carter has looked like she's found some good flow in her innings. Shot. What a lovely shot. Whacks it through the offside. That could go for the second boundary in this game. No, it's going to hold up a little bit. And they'll get back for 3 runs, and nothing wrong with going back and forth 3 times as well. So good running between the wickets as Bryce is now on strike. Catherine Bryce yet to play a shot in anger. Just been working the singles around and building into her innings. As that's flicked into the leg side and just another dot ball. So steady start here for Bryce, but we know that she can play catch up in a little bit. Taking a look at this scorecard, and yeah, there'll be plenty of batting to come. Sarah Bryce, Maxsood and Watson also listed to come in next. So Scotland do have plenty in the sheds, as that's a little inside edge onto the pad. So that'll be yet another dot ball. But yeah, good to have everybody lurking in the chat. Nick as well, and everybody out there. Let me know what you got up to for your Friday night. Hope everyone got some rest. I enjoyed a big slice of pizza and watched a little bit of Friends, actually. Quite relaxing. Hit hard, but straight to mid-wicket again. So another dot ball and very good bowling from Zwilling. She's bowled 3 overs and has only conceded the 14 runs all in the power play. So you take that as a bowler. Sure, she would love a wicket though. That's a wild play and miss as well. Bumhurt Delator goes for the old Johnny Bairstow, trying to run her out. 5 overs completed, 24 for 1. As you can have a look at some of the results that have happened in Malta. And, well, Romania, they beat, Luxembourg beat Romania by 7 wickets. Easy win. There's a match in progress. I'm sure if you've got multi-screen action on, you'll be getting that on. And, well, France and Luxembourg coming up at 4:15 p.m. as well. So look forward to that. There's a couple of the supporters there as well that I'm sure are enjoying themselves, and I'm sure there's a lot of new faces here enjoying themselves as well. I can understand why. Nothing like being at the cricket and seeing people perform. As we're going to have DeLange come into the attack to bowl the 6th. Very talented leg spinner. That's a short ball, hit straight to the field. They run. This could be out if it hits. No, they'll get through for the single. I think Scotland at the moment, they'll be happy they've got wickets in the sheds, but they'll be looking to score a few boundaries. Couple of changes to the field. Heather Seeger's the captain, just trying her best to make it work out there. Nice shot. That's hit pretty hard out there, but well fielded again, so just the 1 run. Carter really has done a lot of the heavy lifting. We had a remarkable game, I should say, yesterday where Ster Callis actually made majority of the runs, but Netherlands were bundled out for 75. As that's hit high and hard. And Hamsley, what a lovely shot that is. And as I said before, good things come in 4s, and that's the second 4 in this game. Beautiful shot and really nice batting from Darcy Carter, who looks to be a serious player. That's hit extremely hard, and that ball's got about 65 metres. Nice shot. Scotland just starting to build here to something that they'll feel confident with, as they do change the field. So they put Malkenborg out there at deep mid-on, just for that shot exactly. Oh, well bowled, really well bowled. Good comeback from DeLange, who was hit for 4 runs off her previous delivery. Bit of flight there and dipping a little bit, but dot ball. That one hit into the offside. They run straight away and they will get there for a single. So very good from Darcy Carter, who made a duck on her international debut, responded with 50 runs, is extremely talented, and you can see why. They have big raps on her in Scotland, and looks like she's going to have a long career ahead of herself. Last ball of the 6th. High in the air. Good luck. Got to catch this. Iris Swilling. Seegers goes back and takes the catch. That's a really big wicket. Catherine Bryce has to go. There was a bit of a miscommunication between the two. And she holds on to the catch. So a big wicket. Well bowled from DeLange. And Netherlands, that'll make them feel pretty happy because Catherine Bryce is a dangerous player. She went to play the big shot, hit it high in the air, and unfortunately has to go. So 2 wickets down now. And this game, it feels like it's hotly contested. As we want to bring you and take you into the Dream Cube. As it is a bit of a warm day here in the Netherlands. And hello everyone out there, it's great to have you with us and I hope you're doing really well. If you do want to follow us on all our subscriptions or wherever you want to be, we've got YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Josh, that one's Josh, I've never seen that, but it is great to have everybody here. It's a bit warm today. ECN, follow us, we're all around the world. I've got to move out the way a little bit more. There it is. Follow us around the world. And it is always good to have some good company around, and I'm glad everyone's been here all week. It's been an exceptional 6 days. Stick with us. We've got Portugal coming up, Switzerland, we're off to Spain, Rome, I don't know. We're everywhere, but it's been fantastic. I've really enjoyed the women's event, and I'm sure we're going to do more women's events in the future. Rumour has it we're going to be back here in August. I might be back here for 2 more women's events in August, but that's a little bit on the quiet. Hopefully they will be announced soon. So looking forward to that. And looking forward to getting this blazer off because it is extremely hot today. Rather stuffy. As we get back to the live action. So, bowling change. Rabin Reich now. That's going to be a wide, so that's an extra run to the total. A little bit of a way swing, but just couldn't get it in the right area. And you can definitely hear the Dutch out there through the effects mic there. They're quite noisy and desperate to pick up another wicket. High in the air. Is this going to be another catching chance? Yes, it is, and it's caught again, and the Dutch are cock-a-hoot because they've picked up 2 wickets in the last few deliveries, and that's a bonus wicket because Darcy Carter was looking good. So that's 3 wickets down now, 32 for 3, and the Netherlands, who won the toss and elected to bowl first, will be feeling pretty happy about that now. Probably wasn't there to go, but she does enjoy playing the long handle and trying to get it away, and unfortunately this time it was more a toe ender. Nice catch from DeLange. So 3 wickets down and just a little wobble at the top end here for Scotland, who have a bit of pressure on them now. As we're going to see this middle order come in pretty soon, probably sooner than they would have rathered or hoped. It's going to be Jack that's going to be with Bryce. Neither batter has faced a ball yet. Reich, she'll be happy. 1 for 1. As Reich now coming in again. Full delivery and well pushed into the offside. So just the 1. There's some of the Dutch ladies who are going the boundary, the 12th, 13th and 14th reserves. Well bowled, really well bowled from Reich, who's getting it to swing away a little bit here. Watch this ball through the air. It comes in and then swings away beautifully. Lovely bowling. All the 3s at the moment, 33 for 3. Great start for Netherlands now. If they can get Sarah Bryce out early, they're well ahead in this game. Edged and gone. She gets her out. And yeah, it's carried, so the decision is out. And what a wicket that is. That's really good bowling. It hits the edge. It's caught from the keeper. It's 33 for 4. Wow. You didn't see that coming. And the Netherlands, they'll be happy. Let's have a closer look at this one. The ball comes in. It just touches the bat a little bit. And good catch from the wicketkeeper, Babette de Later. That is cricket. That is fantastic. And what a moment for the Netherlands as they run away 33 for 4. And 33 for 4, and what an over this is from Rabin Wright. Be happy indeed. Scotland under the pump a little bit now. They're going to have to rely on that middle order to produce something out the hat. So, new batter to the crease. Hago. Well bowled again, just outside the off stump and left alone this time. So 33 for 4 off 6.5. Netherlands winning that toss and electing to bowl first and well ahead at this stage. As that's pushed into the offside, and that's just going to be a single. So 7 overs complete. Rabin Wright, sensational over, 2 for 3. But the score is at the end of 7, 34 for 4. As the Dutch ladies start moving around a little bit more because they're ahead in this game and they'll believe if they can take a couple more wickets, they might be chasing something under par. Look at that scorecard, 124-5-0. Only Darcy Carter really got going. But the Bryce sisters both being out cheaply, that's rare. You don't often see that. As it looks like DeLange is going to bowl again, and with his right arm leg spin, wrist spin. There's the Scottish flag blowing in the breeze. So Heather Seeger's just obviously talking to DeLange and talking about the field setting here. What do they have? Deep cover, deep wide mid-wicket and a couple of... Short, cut away, but straight to the field. Oh no, it's a bit of a misfield. That should have been stopped, and that's going to give away 2 free runs to Scotland. Yeah, but let's have a quick look at this field, and you can see here they've got the one sweeper out there at deep cover, and on the leg side you've got a mid-on, a mid-wicket, and it's more players behind the wicket. You've got a deep backward square and a deep forward mid-wicket actually, and there's a big gap there, so it just gets hit into that gap for a single. It's good batting. Scotland, they need a little bit of a rebuilding phase. They need to find a way to get a partnership together and sort of just build something special, and if they can make that happen, you never know. As that is reverse swept straight to the field. A nice shot. So DeLange to continue. Hit hard, straight, and good fielding from Zwilling, who is able to keep that just to the 1. So Hago on strike now. 4 off 4. Netherlands would love another wicket. Well bowled again and just defended to the fielder. Well bowled, flighted on the stumps, and just a dot ball this time. So DeLange's bowling fantastically. That's 8 overs bowled now. The score is 38 for 4. As we have a quick look at that bowling scorecard, 2 for 3 for Ike, and well, DeLange's bowled a very impressive spell, 1 for 11, and Lynch also chipping in with the wicket with 1 for 9. So the Dutchies, they're doing good at the moment. They're always a bit of a surprise, and they'll be happy with their effort so far. No, it's been a long week, and I know a lot of people are probably a bit tired out there, but I'm sure they've enjoyed all the action. I'm sure they'll want a little bit more again soon. As that's a play and miss, and that'll be a wide. But yeah, the reports are from this women's ECI week that they want more of this. They want more in Utrecht, more of these teams. It's been fantastic and really enjoyable. What better way to spend a Saturday afternoon in the comm box watching some cricket? Fantastic. Reich in the air. Oh, it's wide of the fielder. They'll think about running two here. They're going. If it's a good throw, could be in trouble, but the throw's a little bit high and they get 2 free runs. Bit of a whimsical sort of day here in the Netherlands. Air around and pretty nice playing conditions actually. It might be quite warm, but there is a strong breeze. Going from right to left on your screen. Edged, and oh, it goes down through the vacant third region, and that will just be another single as the ball gets fizzed in. So another one. Good point here from Jeroen in the chat, saying if the Netherlands want to actually win the trophy, they have to win by quite some distance today, so they can't be chasing too much. And he is right. They're going to have to get a bit of a net run rate boost today to get over Thailand if they are going to win the trophy. Oh, well bowled again. Just beating the bat, and Babette delayed it doing the keeping there. That's angling in and a little bit of swing away. Top ball. As that breeze really does pick up. Again, beats the batter and really good bowling. Reich's found some sensational rhythm today using that breeze as well. Sometimes you've got to use all your skill and ability to put on a good show, and if you can do that, usually you'll end with some pretty good results. Again, past the outside edge 3 times in a row. We couldn't get 4, could we? There's no way we could get to 4. There's a little bit of movement there, and you just feel if she bowls it in the right spot again, we might get 4 in a row. 4 plays and misses in a row. Remarkable. Will she get to 4? Not this time. It's a little bit straight, but that's going to be off the leg, and that's going to be 1 leg by, I believe. Yes, leg by signal there by Rizwan Akram, the umpire. 9 overs complete here, and the score is 43 for 4. So 43 for 4 off 9 overs. And overall, Netherlands still happier of the 2 teams. They'll be pretty calm about their start. You win the toss, you look to bowl first, you want things to go your way, and that's what's happened so far. Rabin Reich, fantastic figures of 2 for 7. As that beats the bat. Sue Oden asking if people have turned up to watch. There's a few people that have turned up to watch today, but it's also finals day in the Netherlands in the men's top class of divisions and whatnot. So there's actually quite big cricket going up in Amsterdam as well. It's a big cricket day in the country. As that swept gorgeously into the gap. And, oh, it's a misfield, but great teamwork to save the 4 runs. And they get back for 2. So a little bit of luck there for the Netherlands as that was hit on the leg side, swept away. And just eluding the fielder there, but great teamwork. Rabin Reich saved the boundary as that's pushed again into the offside. So 45 for 4. Hago and Jack just trying to rebuild a little bit here, seeing if they can find a way to get a few more runs on the board. Flighted and, well, goes straight to the field. Good arm, good throw. Just misses the stumps there. Good fielding there by Malkenborg. Really good indeed. Oh, big appeal, but not out LBW this time. I think it came off the bat. So another run to the total, and just going the right way at the moment for Scotland. They're just building a bit of a partnership and starting to get some momentum. Last ball of this 10th over, they'd love a boundary. Flighted, hit away, goes out to the fielder out there, so that should only just be the 1 run. And that's another over complete for the Dutch. They're actually bowling quite quickly. That's 10 overs bowled in 35 minutes is quick. And at the end of 10 overs, the score is 48 for 4. So we have a look at that mid-game summary. 48 for 4, mid-inning summary, I should say. Netherlands won the toss, elected to field first, and everyone's been contributing with the ball, and they'll be the happier of the 2 teams at the moment. I know a lot of people have enjoyed having the women's cricket here, and it's brought a lot of new viewers and a lot of new fans to the cricket world, and that's important as well. Just to learn a little bit about the game and give it a go yourself. And some of the Dutch supporters out there. As Rabin Reich is going to continue. 2 for 7 for her. Hit into the leg side. They might run 2 if they're quick. No, they'll just settle for the single. So we're in the back end of this first innings now. And Jack and Hago are actually doing a tidy little job, just putting on a bit of a partnership. They came in at 33 for 4, so they've put on 16 runs together. Full. Push straight to the cover. This is what the Dutch have done really well. They've just been able to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze, not giving away any free runs. And yeah, there is a few fans that have turned up today, probably family, friends and loved ones. As this one's hit extremely hard, but out to deep mid-wicket. And then the Netherlands fielding's actually been quite impressive. They're picking up that Kookaburra ball pretty comfortably and just going about their business, doing a really good job. And they'll be happy. They'll be very happy indeed. There's some of the supporters out there. I'm sure they're enjoying a couple of beverages, and why not? It's a Saturday at 2:37 p.m. That's a beautiful time to have a little sparkling water or maybe a couple of things heavier. As that's blocked, and well, Rabin Reich gets a little hand on that. So getting through the overs quickly, keeping it tight. They removed the Bryce sisters. The Dutch will be happy. Now this partnership now on 17, just starting to go the right way for Scotland. Two balls remaining in this 11th over. And hit back and caught. Oh, it's a quarter bowled. What a great catch that is. Rabin Reich is having a great day at the office. She has 3 wickets for only 9 runs, and the 5th wicket goes down for Scotland. The Dutch the Dutch are fighting back and they're doing very well here. 50 for 5. Let's have a look. It was full. It was straight. She hit it in the air, straight back to it, and a nice safe catch. And you can see a big smile on her face, and you can understand why. Chipped in the air. Good catch. Safe hands. And the Dutch are pumped up, and you can understand as Watson comes out to the crease. And if the Netherlands keep this up, it could be an earlier day. We'll have to wait and see. So 50 for 5 here. As the field just runs away, runs around a little bit more. So a couple changes to the field. They're just making sure they get everyone in the right positions. That's a nice looking shot. Straight down the ground, but that'll just be a dot ball again. Rabeen Wright, sensational over again. 3 for 9 for her. Score is 50 for 5 after 11. Let's have a quick look at the upcoming events, shall we? And, well, there's plenty coming up, and we're off to Czech Republic. How fantastic is that? Off to the Portuguese night series. I'll be there for week 2, so don't miss me too much, but it should be a good little trip before that for everyone going to Czech Republic. Switzerland, and we've got some new ones. Continental Cup, Germany, and then we are back. I mentioned before I had some surprises. We are going to be here in the Netherlands again for the women's ECI T20IW against Ireland and Jersey. I'll be here. I believe we're at VRA in Amsterdam, and we might be in Utrecht as well. So more commentary in Holland is always welcome. So looking forward to that in August. So plenty to come and plenty more surprises in the next few months, I think. As looks like bowling change. Malcolm Ball comes into the attack and gets away with a low full toss. Dot ball first up. But yeah, should be a good few months ahead. Looking forward to all the cricket and everything that life has to bring with it. It's going to be fun indeed. Full toss, hit away. Nice shot. That could go for 4, you know. Oh, brilliant fielding out there. Really good job. That's sensational work, and that's saved a couple of runs. That's Isabel Woning out there who made the stop. Got hit away, and she got her body down. Really impressive. Bang. Throws her body on the line and saves 2 runs. Good work throwing your body on the line for your country. And these Dutch girls are very proud about playing for the Netherlands, as are the Scots, as that's a gorgeous shot. And we might get 4. Will it go? No. It just stops before the rope. So that just shows you how big these boundaries are sometimes. That on many other places would have been 4, but just the 2. We'll chase down from Hannah Land here. Another nice shot. They're starting to play a little bit more aggressive is Jack, and I like it. I'm enjoying the sweeps and the cut shots. Seems like she's able to get that ball into different positions in the field, and when you can move things around like that, it's usually a good sign. So 2 balls left in this over. Watson on strike. As that's chopped down into the ground. So dot ball. 1 ball left in this over. As that's pushed into the offside. Quick single. Oh, Heather Seegers, the captain, can't pick it up cleanly. So they'll get through for another run, and they race through to the 12-over mark. The score at the end of 12 overs is now 56 for 5, and Scotland, they'll be thinking about 3 figures or plus. They'll definitely want that. We have a look at that table again, and you can see it's all on the line here. A win for Scotland means they win the competition. If Netherlands win, every team will be tied on 4 points, and they will need to change their net run rate dramatically. So plenty to play for. Thailand, who are sitting at home, could still win this competition. I'm not too sure when the ladies flew out, but they were sensational yesterday. Young Pudawong was a bit of a revelation, taking 4 wickets in 4 balls. First time I've ever seen it live, and I believe only the second woman ever to achieve that feat. So quite remarkable. As Rabeen Reich is going to bowl another ball, and yeah, you can understand why they've kept her on. She's got fantastic figures of 3 for 9, and yeah, why not bowl out? Stay aggressive. Good captaincy from Seegers. And that has been a cornerstone of her work so far. She's been very good at beating the bat. She's very good indeed at just getting that ball to tail away and do what she needs to do. The Dutch in control at the moment. I can see a few of the other players out there warming up and getting themselves ready. They've got a lot of support, which is good. A little inside edge onto the pad that goes into a gap, and they'll scamper through for a single as Lynch will do the mopping up. So I think Netherlands, I'll be very happy with their day's work so far. They come out here 2 o'clock. They've been on the field for 46 minutes and going about it quite professionally, doing everything they need to do, and yeah, I'm sure they're happy. High in the air, it's edged away, it's going to fly away. Woning out there will do the mopping up, and good fielding, gets the throw right next to the stumps there. So just another single. Scotland have struggled here to get any rhythm or any flow into their innings, and if they can find a couple of boundaries, they'll try and wrestle back this momentum. 58 for 5. As a play and miss again. Wow, what a spell of bowling this is. It's almost as if she can just keep them going and putting it in the same spot every time. And when you keep putting it in the same spot every time, you're going to get some reward. And that's what we're seeing here. She picked up the edge. She got the big wicket of Sarah Bryce. She's just put it outside the off stump, I should say. Well, on a dime almost. Great rhythm. Bowled. Wow, she's got another one. What a spell of bowling this is from Rabeen Reich. She has 4 wickets for only 10 runs. And Scotland, who keep on trying to fight back, are just struggling a little bit here. 58 for 6, and another wicket will go down to Reich. Fantastic figures. Have a look at the replay here. And, well, it was straight. It was angling in, and bang. Stumps get pegged back, and another wicket will go. Watson this time playing across one, not trying to hang around too much, and that's going to be a little bit upsetting, as this is Rabeen Reich's best ever bowling figures for her country. So a big moment for her, and I'm sure she's proud, and I'm sure all her friends and family around the world are proud as well, as Nicole will come out next. Last ball of the 13th over, and have another look at that replay. Angling in, straight, you miss, I hit, and another wicket will go down. So first ball edged away. Well, could they have put a slip in? That's what we were thinking about for Wright, because she is getting this lovely movement, but just the one. Oh, they could get two if they're paying attention, but just the one. You have a look here. It hits the bat. It flies away, but no one was there to catch it. And that will bring an end to what a fantastic spell that was from Rabeen Wright. Really good indeed. She picks up 4 wickets individually, and she finishes with fantastic figures of 4 for 11. Well done to her. Now Scotland at 59 for 6 need something to happen. Tell you who this does help, Thailand. There's Rabeen Wright on your screen. Well done, 4 for 11, best figures for her country. So that'll be an honour for her, and I'm sure she'll, if the team gets the win, she'll be a big chance for maybe player of the match. Malkinbor now coming back into the attack. 7 overs left in this very first innings before we go into a bit of a break. Hit down the ground, and that'll be a dot ball. So the dots have just been there. There's a little bit of cloud cover comes over us. Don't think there's any threat of rain today. Looks pretty good. As I just checked with my correspondent in the box, and yeah, it does look like there won't be any rain today, thankfully. Play and miss. Malkinbor doing a really good job. Really good job. All the Dutch bowlers so far have been pretty effective. In the air, nice shot into a pocket of space, and Reich will have to do the mopping up, and she does. So just the one. You can see the projected scores there, 87, around that. Let's remind ourselves, yesterday, Netherlands were bowled out for 75, losing their last 4 wickets for no runs. So Scotland will still believe that if they can get to 100 maybe 95 plus, they can win this game. As that's reverse swept into Babette Delata's shin. I'm pretty sure she does have shin pads underneath as the keeper. Have a look at this one. She reverse sweeps it right into the leg. Bang. And there's some shin pads underneath for the keeper. Otherwise, that would have hurt a lot. Whack. It's a tough game, cricket. Tough game. Sweep again and straight to the fielder. They go for a quick one. Probably shouldn't be able to get one there, but they do get it. So this has been a very quick over indeed. Malkinbor doesn't waste any time getting through. Another single to the total. Oh, no appeal. Must have been close, or is it off the bat? Yeah, it must have just been bat. So that does take us to the end of another over. 14 overs complete, 6 to go. Score is 63 for 6.
Die gaat er zodra we voorbij deze wedstrijd zijn, dan doe ik even kort zo'n drama.
Have a look at those bowling figures. Everybody's been chipping in. Everyone's been doing a bit of a job. 4 for 11 for Reich, and well, 1 for 16, 1 for 9, and plenty of good figures there for the Dutch, who will be pretty happy with their work so far. Can they pick up another wicket, or can Scotland mount a bit of a comeback? So the breeze does really pick up again here. DeLange looks like she's going to bowl from also the airport end, I guess. As she bowls very good leg spin, very talented indeed, and looking to bowl her last over of the spell. Another sweep shot and good batting. Delata running after it, and they're going to get back for 2 runs. So good running from Jack, who saw there was no 45 in place, gets the sweep shot out and gets 2 more runs to the total. 65 now. Can they get up to 100? That'll be their aim. If they can get up to 100, they'll feel a little bit more confident, the Scots. As that's swept away, and Well, a bit of rain starts to fall at the ground, just a bit. That's one run, and I wasn't expecting that. Just having a look above, doesn't look like there's any ominous clouds, but there's a little bit of rain falling, so we'll have to watch that. I don't see that the ground crew... Oh no, I'm just looking in the background there on your screen. I think the ground crew might be preparing to maybe get the covers, so we might have a delay. That'll be interesting as that's swept again just for a single. But that is an interesting turn of events. Obviously, if rain comes into it, Duckworth, Lewis, and a lot of other permutations. But at the moment, it's light rain. Probably not difficult to pick up on your screens, actually. Hit hard and, well, very good pickup from Iris Swilling, who's a very talented fielder. And yeah, I'm just watching the ground crew in the background on the golf cart. Yeah, they're starting to get into position, which is not a good sign. Another sweep. Nice shot. What a shot that is. Can she get down? Good fielding. Just the one. And good over this from Scotland. Just ticking it across. Has gotten a bit dark here. That's Netherlands for you. That's why I think one day I'm going to end up in a sunny country, because it just rains sometimes at the most random moments in the Netherlands. Swept again. Good batting. This from Jack, who's been sensational since arriving at the crease. That's another over complete. 15 overs complete now. 5 to go. 76. There's the ground crew on your screens, and they're in position to run those covers on, which tells me there must be some big clouds coming across. I haven't seen anything on the radar. But yeah, 70 for 6, and we'll keep you up to date with all the weather reports. Sometimes it does feel like we're a meteorologist as well as a commentator. Licorice, all sorts, do a little bit of everything. At the moment, we're right to continue. So, 5 overs to go. Malkenborg with the ball in hand. Bowled. Malkenborg, full straight. You miss, I hit. And Jack plays across one. It's another wicket, and the Netherlands are just starting to pull away again. Every time Scotland put up a fight, they pick up a wicket, and the score is 70 for 7. Let's have a look at the replay. This ball was full straight. She tries to hit it through mid-wicket and just plays across it. And watch the stumps here. Bang. Middle stump. So another wicket goes, and Scotland struggling a little bit. But Jack, I have to say, I thought batted really well. Manipulated the field well with some nice sweep shots. Goes for 19 off 20. It's really cooled down around the ground as the cloud covers have rolled in, but they're still continuing, which is good to see. Looks like Slater's going to come out here. Tall left arm quick bowler. Down the order this time with the bat. See what she has to offer. You hear the Dutch out there. They're pumped up. Plenty of noise. They always do have a fair bit of noise, the Dutch. So Malkenborg to Slater. Slater just taking her guard, setting herself. A bit of work to do here. 29 balls left in this very first innings. Nice shot. Well fielded. Good from Malkenborg. Stops it with the one hand. Sure, you can hear a few of the supporters and players out on the effects mic in the background. Good to hear they're enjoying themselves. Gone! No, not gone. My apologies. Got a little bit excited there. It was an inside edge, and I thought it went clattering into the stumps. That's how close was this? Oh, it hits the back leg and deflects away. Oh, wow. Maybe a little bit of luck there for Slater. I thought they'd gone onto the stumps. And now a play miss. Malkenborg is bowling fantastically. Netherlands would be very happy at the moment. 70 for 7. Anything under 100, they're happy. Nice shot again, but DeLange does the fielding this time. So one ball away from a maiden over, and a maiden means no runs off the over, which is pretty difficult to do in a T20 match. There's the dark clouds. Well, Spring Productions all over it. Show me that again in a moment. And that's a great over. As the score at the end of 16 is 70 for 7. And, well, I don't want to say look out, but there's the Netherlands. Where has that come from? I thought it was going to have a clear day. I guess my little assistant didn't give me the information. And, well, little M, you'll be in a bit of trouble later as we get back to the action. 70 for 7. And I reckon they're going to be able to hopefully squeeze these overs in before the rain hits us, if it is going to hit us. And if they do that, that'll be handy so that the pitch doesn't become affected, I should say. Has been a long week for me and been away, actually. Been a lot of commentary lately. I've really enjoyed it. Been in Budapest for a week and been back here in the Utrecht for a week. Really enjoyed it. Next trip for me is Portugal. As we're going to start 17th over. And pulled away, but just the single. So just the one run there, and they're going along all right here at the moment. Scotland trying their best to build something, and they've done that a few times, and it does sort of feel that if they can try and find a bit of a partnership and some boundaries, they'll still get to 100. Edge, wow. Thin edge as well, as it just goes past the off stump. They'll track back for 2, and that's got to be out. It's out, run out. Well, can you believe it? They were going for the 2. I thought the 2 was on, and it's a big wicket. So a big wicket, and they were running for 2 runs, but she did not get in her crease before the bails were dislodged, so that's out. And for all you statisticians at home, have a look. So it was a little edge. They start running, they think, yeah, that's 2 runs. There's the first. You can see Slater's a little bit slow out the blocks. And yeah, that's gone. Stumps are broken, not in the crease yet. You're out. And that is very good fielding from the Netherlands, who are showing they are a decent team. And yesterday might have been just a bit of a blip versus Thailand. Great throw. What a fantastic throw. That's Van Vliet there who gets it in. Jolene Van Vliet, great fielding. Well done to her. Well, good news. I think those dark clouds are above us, but not much is coming from them, so we might be okay. Fingers are crossed. Play and miss. As that's pulled away. And, well, it's another tight run. Oh, it's a wild throw, though, this time, and they do get the single. Bowled. Another wicket. And Netherlands are on fire. Lynch gets the reward, 73 for 9. Scotland could be bowled out early, and that is not good signs for them. They'll be disappointed. That was a bit of a loose stroke, looking for that slog sweep. And yeah, just sliding through. So 73 for 9. as Maksud is going to come out at the number 11 position. Nice bowling, full and straight. Picks up the breakthrough. So one more wicket for the Netherlands, and well, they'll be stoked if they can get off the field quickly here. Well bowled. Really well bowled from Lynch. Sensational over again. 2 for 12 off her 3. After 17 overs, 73 for 9. 3 overs left in this very first innings. Oh, it's been a long innings for some, but this is coming around the corner. 72 days to go till we got Cartamania. It's our big marquee event. 3.5 weeks or maybe 4 weeks in Spain. And it's always a great place for people to come visit. It's a fantastic time. The cricket's good. The restaurants around the area are good. The hotel's great, Sunset Beach Club. They look after us, and anyone out there that wants to come along, I honestly think you would have a fantastic time at Cartamania. See you there. Looking forward to it. As we do get into the next over. 73 for 9. 3 overs remaining. Titfield is tight. Dot ball, well bowled. They've just found a way, the Netherlands, to get through these overs and keep things extremely tight the whole time. Really impressive. Well, that's a loose ball. I put the commentator's curse on her a little bit there, but they'll get a single. 74 for 9. Oh, well bowled again. Another dot ball, and Malcolm Bour's bowled an exceptional spell here, just landing it in the right spot majority of the time. A little bit of a similar action to Lynch actually, but just does the right thing. That one hit really hard out to the fielder, who does extremely well with the pickup. Netherlands have been clean today. They haven't made many mistakes. 75 for 9 here, and 2 balls remaining in this 18th over. Cut hard down into the ground. I think that's Land here out there with the pickup, and she does very well. Keeps it to 1. So Netherlands just going about their business. They're able to strangle them a little bit here and really stop the runs. 76 for 9. Last ball of this 18th over. Hit hard back past Malcolm Bour, who races through another over. They have bowled 18 overs in an hour and 10 minutes. They have gotten through the Netherlands. And pretty handy when there's a bit of weather around. You want to get a full game in, don't you? 2 overs remaining. Score is 76 for 9. Look at that scorecard and the worm, and see those big red dots? Well, they have come at the wrong times for Scotland. Every single time they looked like they were going the right way, another red dot would appear. Another wicket. So credit to the Dutch, who have been on top, and they'll be looking to keep it up. There's plenty of noise out there, and it's good to see as well from the Dutch. They're on top. Why not keep that energy up? And if they can bowl one more good delivery, that will be the end of this very first innings. Twelve balls remaining then. Start of this 9th over. Iris Zwilling is going to come back into the attack. Right arm fast bowler, and Shaw is probably wanting to try and hit the stumps here versus Rainey. I think when you're down to that number 10 wicket, you don't really want to go too wide with it. You just want to try and get it full and straight if you can. And See if you can disrupt the stumps, because that would end the very first innings. In the air, nice shot, great fielding. Really good out there. That's Heather Seegers, the captain. Makes an amazing stop and keeps it to 1 run. It's a nice looking shot from Rainey. It skidded off the turf as well, but great fielding, keeps it to 1. So very good from the Dutch. Pull shot, laced. 1 run again. It feels like that's what the innings has been for Scotland. Every single time they've played an aggressive shot, they have found the fielders. They've not been able to hit the gaps, and that's probably a little bit frustrating for them. It's important they don't get bowled out here. You'd even take 9 singles and get to 87 if they can. Slower ball, hit hard, but out to Rabeen Reich out there, who's had a great day so far. Just another run. 2 balls left in the 9th. 8 balls left in this very first innings. Cairns Willing see it off for the Dutch. Can she get that last wicket? High in the air. Someone wants the catch. Who wants it? DeLang. Nice catch. And Netherlands bowl Scotland out for 79 runs in 18.5 overs. What a fantastic bowling display from them, as they've really been able to put a stranglehold on this Scottish lineup. As 4 for 11, 2 for 12, 1 for 23 and 1 for 12. Some of the bowling figures that we've heard there. And, well, 79 all out. Scotland will still believe if they can take some early wickets, they've got a chance here, but we're going to have to wait and see. And there's the Dutch there. They'll be happy. A bit of a talk there from the captain, Heather Seegers, probably saying, let's get out there and make these runs and make a bit of an atonement for yesterday. Thailand beat them quite comfortably. Let's have a quick look at the highlights. And, well, plenty of noise, plenty of energy out there. And Lynch came on, picked up an early wicket. It was fantastic. LBW, the sun was shining early, and it was shining on the Netherlands. They picked up a couple of wickets early. Darcy Carter was one of the more dangerous batters at the top there. Made a quick fire, 19 off 20. Oh, sorry, my apologies, 24 off 22. And looked really good indeed. She was the big wicket in the end. And overall, it has to be said, Netherlands were pretty calm in the field. They did their job well. And well, when you do that, you take your catches, things go your way. Rabeen Reich was the lady of the hour. She picked up 4 wickets, her best ever figures in women's cricket. And I'm sure she'll be very happy with that. That was the big one. Little edge through to the keeper. There's the edge. Great catch from Babette Delater. And they knew straight away it was a big one. Another wicket for her. Caught and bowled. Full straight. Punched straight back to it. And she holds on to it. And overall, for the Netherlands, there was a couple of little moments where there was a good partnership. Jack came out, hit 19 off 20, and I thought batted really well. He didn't get too much support in the bottom end. And 9 for 8 for Hago. And yeah, just Scotland tried their best, but just couldn't get any rhythm in this innings. A few more wickets would fall right at the back. And this was a run out, really clever run out from Van Vliet. Exceptional fielding. And overall, Netherlands clean, efficient, did all the right things, and they were rewarded. Nice bit of fielding there from Heather Seegers. And then the final wicket was to come, caught from DeLang, bowled Zwilling, and a good game of cricket indeed. So, let's have a quick look at the scorecards and go into a quick 15-minute break. As you can see, the ground crew and Scotland out there doing a little bit of practice. Let's have a look at those scorecards, shall we? And for me, it was one of those innings stop-start. Couldn't get going. 24 off 22 for Carter, 19 off 20 for Jack. And unfortunately, no one else really making a score of substance. And that's why you see 79 for 10 at the bottom of your screens. Let's have a look at the bowling scorecard, shall we? And, well, fantastic. 4 for 11 for Rabeen Reich, 2 for 12 for Lynch, 1 for 12 for Malcolm. Everyone chipping in. They'll be happy with that indeed. So 79 for 10 after 18.5ers. Do join us back in a little over 15 minutes for the all-exciting run chase. Thank you.
This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Bizaway.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Netherlands. Looking forward to this second half. It's our last innings in this tournament. It's been a really good tournament indeed. All these teams have been fantastic. Thailand, Scotland and the Netherlands. And we'll find out who the winner is of the trophy pretty soon. Scotland have a lot of work on their hands to defend a low total. Catherine Bryce and her players out there will be hoping to take a couple of wickets. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the Dutch have to offer in this run chase, because they need to win quite quickly to maybe sneak on top of the table. Slater to start, Seegers to face, and chops down on a little inside edge, and that'll be a dot ball to start. As we welcome back all the viewers around the world. Hope you're doing well wherever you might be. Dot ball to start this run chase. Only 80 required, but we know free scoring has been difficult to come by. Short ball, that's hit extremely well, but will be one bounce out there to Jack, and just the one to start. So Seegers with a nice shot to get off the mark. As Willing has been promoted to the top of the order in the absence of Stur Callis. So looking forward to seeing how she goes about it. That's going to be a wide down the leg side. So I think one thing for the Scots is they'll have to be careful with their bowling here, and you can't concede maybe 5 to 10 extras when you're defending a target of 80. They'll know that they have to take some early wickets and potentially keep themselves in this competition. A loss here, Thailand or Netherlands will win it. Nice looking shot from Zwilling. Straight bat, but better area there from Slater as well. Top ball. Shot. What a nice shot that is from Iris Zwilling. It was just on the hip and she goes with the swing and she'll get herself a boundary. So nice start to the innings for the Netherlands, who have come out the blocks pretty well here. And I'm sure they've got the permutations in the sheds about how many balls they need to try and chase this down in. Nice shot as well, clipped away off the leg. So Zwilling being promoted up the order to open the batting. She opened the bowling as well. Not too many cricketers do both. Nice start for the Netherlands. They've gotten themselves to 7 for none. That'll be a wide down the leg side. So Slater just losing her line a little bit here and giving away a couple of extra runs. 8 for none. One ball remaining. And that's a nice looking shot as well, pulled away. So lovely little start this for the Netherlands. Slater just getting a bit too straight in her lines. And the score at the end of one is 9 for none. So this is what we've been talking about all week, and a little bit it's our marquee event that's coming up in September 25th to the 20th of October, and these are your groups. Fantastic. 30 teams all waiting there and one team waiting in finals week. 31 nations all vying to beat the T10 champions in Spain, in Malaga, and there's some very good teams listed there with a lot of cricket experience, and it is chaos. We've seen some remarkable upsets over the year. I remember being there when Portugal beat the Netherlands, and I remember Spain beating Ireland, and there's been some remarkable performances, and looking forward to it again. I'm sure we're going to see plenty more indeed. As we start over number 2, and that just eludes the keeper a little bit. Catherine Bryce bowling some right arm in swing with a fairly good breeze to work with. Down the leg side, clipped away. Really nice shot too, and that's going to be not 4. Remarkably, I thought she got more of that. So just 2 runs to the total, and Seegers seems like she started really positively here. Nice little shot that, just swinging down the leg side. Scotland just a little bit guilty in this bowling innings so far, just not getting their lines right just yet. There we go, it's a little bit better, it's straighter. Just the 1 run to, one dot ball I should say, to Maksud, who I'm sure won't be far away from the attack. Bowls really good right arm leg spin, and I'd be surprised if brought on rather early. Another ball, that was drifting down the leg side, and I think Seegers would be a little bit disappointed she didn't catch up with that. So that'll be a dot. And that one skewed away, not off the meat of the bat, just the 1 run. So you can see the way Netherlands are going about it, they will know how many balls they need to chase this in to potentially win. I'm not too sure myself. Let me try and send a couple messages out. See if I can find out. Blocked into the leg side. So 2 overs complete, and the score is 12 for none. But yeah, if there's any net run rate wizards or anyone that can work this out there, please let me know. I'd love to know in the chat. As we'll have a quick look at the tables now. And this is why we need to find out. Netherlands would have to win and then swing a difference of 1.1 something. So that's quite a bit. If they can chase it in 10 overs, 12 overs, will that be enough to get to 4 points and leapfrog Thailand? I'm not so sure, but we'll have to wait and see what everyone says. There's Patrick DeLater out there, and I'm sure some friends and family coming to watch Babette. So over number 3 of this power play. No wickets down just yet. Slated to continue. It's well bowled and well played. Nice full face of the bat from Seegers, who's come out showing some good signs. Good start to the week, 49 not out, but it's drifted away a little bit since then. Another aggressive looking stroke, but not out the middle of the bat this time. Another dot ball. And for Scotland, they'll be thinking wickets. The only wickets are going to be able to keep them in this tournament. Shot. Well, that's one of the shots of the day, as it's a brutal cover drive and 4 runs. So Seegers gets that out the meat of the bat. That's 4 more runs to the total, and some of the Dutch supporters out there They enjoyed that one, didn't they? Nice timing. A little bit of width on offer. Goes away for 4. Yeah, let me know. A few people in the chat trying to work it out. I have no idea how many deliveries they would need to chase this score down of 80. Oh, well bowled. Better line. Better line. A little bit closer to the stumps and a little bit tighter. Well bowled. Gets that one wrong, and nice safe hands there by Bryce. So just the wind down the leg side. Slater just lacking a little bit of rhythm here. Hasn't been able to string a couple of balls in the same spot in a row. One Fuller clips the pad, and well, this will go away for some leg bides. Handy runs for the Dutch, who have come out here quite well as two fielders out there get a little bit befuddled between each other, but eventually get it back in. So 2 leg bides to the total. And this is a dream start for the Netherlands, really. One thing you don't want chasing a low total is to come out and lose some wickets and get yourself behind, not behind the rate, but an extremely slow start. But they're going at +6s at the moment. That'll settle a few nerves that I'm sure are in that dugout after being bowled out for 75 yesterday. And Slater loses her footing there. She's had a bit of a funny week with that as well, but glad to see she's getting up to her feet. That's the end of the over. 3 overs gone. The score is 19 for none. Just, oh, you can see there, rolling of the ankle at the point of landing. That's a bit scary, that. You don't want that. So 19 for none, 3 gone, 61 runs required now for the Dutch. Catherine Price to continue. Little inside edge onto the pad and no run there, so better line, but what a lovely shot that is from Iris Willing, who gets a foolish ball on middle and leg stump and clatters that away for 4. Lovely stroke. And what a lovely positive start this is from the Netherlands. I'll be feeling pretty happy about that indeed. And while they're there, Iris Willing and Heather Seegers, you fancy the Netherlands getting to these runs because any good partnership here really does make it more difficult for the Scots. As that's well played and respectfully defended. So top ball, 3 balls remaining in this over. Lovely little start here for Holland. I'll be happy. Still try and figure out how many balls they need to win in to get to the top of the table. It might be difficult. Bowled. Well, that's exactly what Scotland needed. Catherine Bryce gets that one in a better area, swinging in at the stumps and a big celebration. You can understand why they still believe that they can cause some issues in this batting lineup. And first one goes, swinging in, stumps rattled, just falling across a little bit, snuck right through. And Scotland pick up their first, 9 to go for them. We'll have to wait and see if they can do it. As Pipette Delata now makes her way out to the middle. Without Stir Callis in that lineup, Delata does take on a little bit more responsibility. 23 for 1. Catherine Bryce bowling some really nice in-swing here, and when she gets it right, it's difficult to deal with. Like that. Gets it right again, and that's almost through the gate going onto the stump. So it's good in-swing bowling here going on, and very happy with that indeed. Again, really well bowled and respectfully played from Delator. So a wicket fell in that over. Netherlands after 4. 23 for 1. And I know that Thailand will probably be watching this game pretty closely as well, because for them, if the Dutch do get up and win, depending on how quickly, Thailand will remain potentially top of the table and take home the trophy via net run rate. So can't count them out just yet. Not too sure if they've flown home yet either. Here comes that bowling change I was mentioning just a bit before. I knew it wouldn't take long. Maksud, dangerous leg spinner, will come into the attack. As that's crunched into the offside. And nice bit of fielding there. Gets a big paw on it and keeps it to 1. We're still 2 overs in with this power play left. Just the 1. 24 for 1. So a few changes to the field. Deep square legs going to come into the ring. They're going to put deep cover back. As that's pushed into the offside. And just another one. So a couple of singles so far to start here. And Maksud, got to be wary of Maksud. Very dangerous bowler. And when gets it right, seems to be able to get a little bit of extra bounce and a little bit of dip also. There's a bit of flight, doesn't get it right, and Seegers times it okay. Just the 1 run though, maybe missed out on that one, be a little bit disappointed. 54 runs remaining in this. And thickish inside edge, that'll be a dot ball. 26 for 1 off 4.4. Not too sure we've been able to find out exactly how many balls they need to win by, but I imagine it wouldn't be too many. That's a better delivery and respectfully played from Delator, who honours that ball. And nice bowling from Maksud. Another dot ball. Flighted, driven nicely, but that'll be another dot. So 5 overs gone. Scotland just turning the screws a little bit in this run chase. The score is 26 for 1. And 54 runs required. Those dark clouds have avoided us, thankfully. There was a small stage there we thought that potentially we might be in a little bit of trouble, but thankfully everything has missed us. We only had a few spits from the sky, and we've been able to get a full game in. And actually, it's been the story of the week. We've had nearly every day. A little bit of wild weather that's just avoided us. Short ball. What a nice shot that is from Heather Seegers, though. And that will go away for a boundary. Nice shot. Short on the body and gets it away. Handy boundary just to steady maybe a few nerves that were building up there. Rainey came into the attack, dug it in the first one, but didn't get it in the right spot. Not high enough, just sat up nicely, and another 4 to the Netherlands. That's respectfully played. The next delivery, a bit more fuller from Rainey, and Rainey's had a really good week. Been a shining light. I've enjoyed her bowling. Good action, gets it through at good pace, and has reaped some rewards this week. A better delivery, better length. So just adjusting after that very first ball. You can see there, good length, making a push forward and getting in the right zone. Pulled away again, a nice looking shot from Heather Seegers. Will that go for 4? No, just the 2. So 2 runs there. That's to the total. Seegers at the moment looking like the key in this chase. You see some Dutch supporters that have rolled out on this Saturday. And there's a nice bit of fielding out there. Scotland's still throwing themselves around. They'll believe that if they can go bang bang, they're still in this game. Top edge now. That's going to be a catching chance or no? It's going to land in no man's land. Unbelievable. Little bit of luck there for Seegers, who went for that favoured pull shot. Top edge, and it lands right in the middle of a few fielders. So just the 1 run. So 1 ball left in this 6th over. And blocked straight to cover. So 6 overs gone. Better over for the Netherlands this time in this run chase. The score is 33 for 1. $33 for 1. I can just hear the keeper calling out for a helmet, so I think we're going to see more spin come into the attack now. Seegers has got out the blocks quickly. Zwilling showed some signs before getting a pretty good one from Catherine Bryce. That would be disappointing for Zwilling, who didn't get onto a big score this week, but in every innings looked pretty dangerous. So Maxud will continue, but a very tidy first over. Only went for 3 runs. Well bowled, really good length, and well, Seegers goes for a shot of a bit of anger over the top. It can only scuff it down to mid-on. Top ball. Flighted, nice looking drive, and well, it's into a big pocket of space again. They should double back for an easy 2 as Darcy Carter will do the running around and the mopping up. But another 2 to the total as the Dutch just keep pegging away at these runs. 45 to get now. Scotland desperately need a wicket. That's cut into the gap, and bit of yes, no to start, but they will get through for the single in the end. Delata, a little bit hesitant, but responds to her partner quick enough. Good running there, getting the strike ticked over, and that's what they need to do. Shorter ball down the leg side. I think Delata will feel she's missed out on that one. She'll get a wide for her team, but that was a ball to maybe dispatch to the boundary. Another shortish looking delivery, and that's cut pretty nicely from Delata, who gets a single to her tally. Scotland might gamble a little bit here and potentially bring an extra fielder or two in the ring. They're not going to be able to stop the runs. They've got to create 9 more opportunities and make sure they take most of them. That's really well bowled from Maxu. A little bit fuller this time. Just needs to bring it back just a little bit, and then she'll find that right length. As that's squirted away over to the offside, just dug out a little bit. And another single, so the Darts just going about their business at the moment. They'll be the happier of the two sides, obviously. 7 overs complete, score is 39 for 1. Have a look at that bowling scorecard, and they've still got options out there that they might turn to soon. Darcy Carter might roll her arm over, but even though Rainey's first over went for 7, would have been tempted to give her a couple more because she has the ability to take a couple in succession, quick succession. We'll have to see what Catherine Bryce is thinking. Does look like she's going to go to Darcy Carter, right arm off spinner. A little bit surprised by that. No, Rainey didn't bowl her best first over, but I would have been tempted to keep her on. She has some genuine pace, and when she gets it right, it's almost unplayable. So Darcy Carter into the attack. And hit out to deep square, and that will just be the one. Seegers has really gone out there with some intent today and playing a lot of shots and backing her ability. Good to see. Oh, wow, that's really ballooned off. And I think that's out. It is out. Well, that is blown off the pitch off a good length. That is so unlucky from Delata, but we haven't seen any deliveries this week do that at all, and that really took off. Try and get a look at that, but that is so unlucky. Have a look here. It was a good length ball, and that just bounced extraordinarily, and you cannot do a thing about it. That's getting anyone out around the world. We haven't seen anything go through the top of this pitch all week. Look at this. Bang. Huge amount of bounce. And the simplest of catches. And Scotland, well, they get a wicket from nowhere. Sarah Bryce with the catch, obviously. But as a batter, you just got to say, sometimes it's not your day. And that is one of those moments. You cannot do anything about that. So another wicket goes. Rabin Reich walks to the crease. Had a really good day with the ball. 4 wickets. Usually if you have a good day with the ball, it can translate into the batting. So 40 for 2. It's going to be a wide, and well, Carter getting a little bit of purchase out of this pitch. I still can't believe how big that took off the bat and how off the pitch. Again, there's a bit of purchase there. Nice signs for Carter, who was brought back in, brought into the attack, and has a nice strong action and tall young player and getting it to go a bit here. So that's chipped into the air and they'll scamper through for one. Direct hit might be close, but they'll get the one in the end. Every one at the moment really does count big time. As that's hit high in the air, miles in the air, and that might go for 6. It does. That's the first 6 of the week. What a shot from Seegers. Well, over pitch, we talked about the boundaries being pretty massive out here at Kampong, but not for Heather Seegers. She is launched into that. Great noise off the bat, and it just kept on going. First 6 in the tournament. And there you go, the first Maximo, the first Bale, the first everything. Haven't had it in a while. Nice shot. It's really been the cornerstone of this inning. She's moved on to 29 off 29, and Netherlands, even though they lost a wicket that over, they take the over for 9, and they're 48 for 2. So have a look here, and well, you can see just the runs haven't been easy to come by for the Scots today, and they only got themselves just into a spot of bother as they lost a lot of wickets in the middle, and it just kept on going. That's going to be a wide. So, no, snuck in. Ball from Rainey, who's changed ends. I like that. Bring Rainey back, see what she can do. Just snuck that in the end. Oh, that's close. Genuine pace from Rainey. Sneaking that one through the gate and almost dislodging the stumps there. There's a little tuck off the hip there, and that's going to go away for 1. And nice batting from Reich, who thinks about a second, but will settle just for the 1. Right, 49 for 2 now. Seegers has looked fantastic in this one, 29 of 29. As that's a lovely looking drive again, and dot ball this time, so going about her business pretty comfortably. 31 required for the Dutch. Little underneath edge, but into the pitch. So that was the rolling leg cutter from Rainey, and it's a good disguised slower ball. Just a dot ball in the end. play and miss outside the off stump. So genuine pace that over from Rainey, who found a little bit better rhythm. And that is 9 overs complete. The score is 49 for 2. So 49 for 2. Reich, who's 2 off 5, and well, we'll be looking for a good score here to potentially get player of the match after taking 4 wickets. We've got Catherine Bryce bringing herself back in. 31 runs required. That's the right call as well. He's swinging in and just defended onto the leg side for a dot ball. Again, swinging in, blocked on the leg side for a top ball. So Catherine Bryce is a spearhead of this team, and maybe Rabeen Reich think you don't need to take an uneducated risk here. Nice shot. What a lovely shot that is from Rabeen Reich, who's having a great day at the office. Won't go for 4, but should be 3 if they go on the arm, and they won't be able to in the end. They'll just get the 2. I think they missed out on a chance for 3 there. It's a long throw. Nice shot, nice positive shot. 2 more runs to the total. And then goes back to a little bit more cautious dot ball. Squirted out this time again, just getting the bat down on it just, and gets it out for 1. So Netherlands will be happy here. They've gone past the 50 mark, only 2 down, and they look pretty calm this run chase. They look completely different from the team we saw batting versus Thailand yesterday. And a lot of them really did get stuck and could not get the ball away. Just play and miss off that very last delivery for Seeger. So that's 10 overs complete here. 28 runs are required to wrap up this series. And if the Netherlands get those 28 runs, Thailand will be the victors. We'll have to wait and see. It's in the halfway stage. That first innings, great bowling performance from the Dutch. Everyone offered something with the ball, and they'll sort of feel at 52 for 2. They should get these runs, 8 wickets in hand, but stranger things have happened. So 52 for 2. Rainey to continue. Just sneaking that in the tram line once again. So Rabeen Reich just leaving a couple of deliveries there that she could have maybe thrown some hands at. Nice looking pull shot this time, and it's found a bit of a gap. They'll consider the second, but they'll probably just settle for the 1. 27 now required. Rainey just trying to get some rhythm here. Can she get the breakthrough for Scotland? Hit hard straight. Good fielding. Gets the hand down. Keeps it to a dot ball. Rainey does have all right figures here. 2.3 overs, none for 9, but we'll feel a wicket will cap it off and maybe open up her end. Got to get the dangerous Seegers out. Full toss, and Seegers sort of bunts this one into the leg side. Hit the very toe of the bats. Didn't make the nicest noise. Just the one. Well played, and defended straight to mid-on. So I think Netherlands are probably just picking their moments here. They don't want to take any unnecessary risks and throw a wicket away. Obviously, they've got the chase under control, really, when you look at the required rates and so on. Another play miss. That genuine pace from Rainey just bursting through. It's a good over from her. 11 overs completed here. The score is 54 for 2. Just doing enough here. Scotland to stay in it, and only just staying in it. You can see that worm just tracking the wrong way the last couple of overs, and well, they'll need to speed it up a little bit at some stage. Scotland, they'll be harbouring hopes of another wicket or two. A loss here does consign their fate to not being able to win the series. 26 required, or 54. Looks like another bowling change. Slater going to be brought back. Slight delay. Slater just gets herself ready and marks out that run up. Slight movement out there. So looks like she's going to operate with a pretty big gap on the leg side. No one in the inner ring on the leg side, but obviously wants to try and slant this across the right-handed Seegers. Oh, it's a slow ball that goes wrong, and, well, gets away with it. It was pulled pretty hard, but straight to Maksud at 45, and just the one run in the end. One run to the total. A couple of changes to the field here, as it looks like 45 is going to be brought into mid-wicket. Scotland taking a little bit long here to get through the overs, just making sure they get the fields correct, and that's fair enough as well. Nice looking drive from Rabin Reich, and just another one. Just had word through from Vinnie Sandu as well that Netherlands unfortunately have already gone past the overs that they would have had to win by. So Netherlands cannot win this series. Obviously, they're still going to want to win this T20I. The only two teams that can win the series now are Scotland or Thailand. And Scotland would have to take 8 wickets for 23 or less. And Thailand might steal it back after that huge win yesterday. Remarkable. Another leave. Netherlands just taking their time here. Don't want to give away a wicket. As that's hit aggressively into mid-wicket. Gets the 1 run there. 57 for 2. Slater has tried a couple of slow ball this over. Trying a little bit of everything, aren't they, Scotland, to get a breakthrough. But today the Netherlands batters have rocked up so far. Nice shot, but straight to back point. Oh, it's a misfield. So that's a shame. It should have been a dot, but they'll get an extra 1 for their troubles. And they just slowly eke their way to these 22 runs remaining. Slow ball again and toes it out to mid-wicket. Try to get that behind square, but goes the opposite way. But still, it's another run to Seegers, who's batted really nicely here. And with 12 overs gone, the score is 59 for 2. Just 21 runs remaining. As there goes the cube. Well, on cube watch, might have just collapsed on me. As we have a look at the table, as I mentioned, Netherlands aren't going to win this in time, so they won't be able to get that net run rate high enough. But for Scotland, they're going to need to take some wickets. And for Thailand, well, they might actually win this series still. So, dot ball to start this one, and Maksud coming in again, a little bit stray this time. That's a bit of glove down the leg side. Good alert running from Rabin Reich. That will scamper through for a single. 20 to go now, as Netherlands are happy to do it in singles, and it doesn't matter how you do it. They've earned the right to nudge and nurdle their way to the runs. It would take a full bus falling off here to lose from here. 1 run again. I think the only way that Netherlands could lose is if Pudawong was in the Scottish lineup and was bowling those fantastic little left arm jukers. 19 of 45 now. And that's blocked. Hit really hard down the ground from Seegers, who keeps on just working around these singles and be pretty happy to at the moment. And pulled nice shot from Rabin Reich, who picked the wrong in there, and she gets herself another single, and she's having a very good day at the office. So that is 13 overs gone, 63 for 2. Okay. And 17 runs required. Scorecard there. Seegers has been fantastic. 35 of 43. There's Catherine Bryce to continue and clipped away from Rabin Reich, but straight to the field. 17 to go here. in what's been a fantastic women's event, has to be said. I know it's got a lot of traction, and I know everyone's really enjoyed it, So maybe it's something we can definitely do a little bit more in the future. I know that we have something coming up in August already announced just before on the network. As that's a lovely shot from Rabeen Reich, who really clatters into that. That's 4 runs, handy boundary. As they keep on trucking, do the Dutch. They're going to get these runs. Phenomenal. Another shorter delivery, just blocked into leg side. $13 to get here. And, well, we've seen a different Netherlands today. They've had a funny old week because they're going to have more than likely finished 2-2, and we've seen the best of them and the worst of them. Yesterday they dismantled for 75, and today they look like a completely different opposition, even without Stur Callis. So credit to the Dutch for being able to respond. Oh, bold. Well, chopped on in the end. A little bit unlucky, actually. It was quite a wide-looking delivery outside the off stump, and just a slight well, not a slight, a thick inside edge actually trickles back onto the leg stump. So that will end a very good day, though, from Rabeen Reich, who I think, if the Dutch go on to win, will be named player of the match. That would be my tip. But, yeah, that was a wide ball, looking to put it away, and just got a little bit of an inside edge that goes onto leg stump. Disappointed, but has offered a good partnership there with the captain, Heather Seeger, so that shouldn't bother her too much. In the end, she does make 14 crucial runs in a partnership of 27. So Malcolm Ball will come out here and look to close these runs off as well, and Scotland will start hoping that they can pull something amazing off. We'll take a Christmas miracle from here, but you never know. Cricket's a funny game. Pushed into the offside, just the dot ball, and that's smart batting because Seegers will hold the strike. So 13 runs required, 6 overs left in this match. Score is 67 for 3. So 67 for 3 here. There's Hago on your screen. 13 runs to get here for the Netherlands to wrap this one up and wrap this series up. Every team looks like they're going to finish on 2-2, which is quite remarkable. It's well played from Seegers, who plays a lovely little late cut out to wide third man, and just will take the ones. A 12 to get here. Rainey's last over, hasn't had the wickets column dented in just yet, but has been able to hold it pretty tight from one end. 12 remaining. And punched back, but that'll be a dot ball. as that's hit the pad. And oh, that's a dot ball. Another dot ball. As the Dutch just respecting Rainey here, who's bowled a very good spell. Well, that's going to be a big no ball, and that'll be bonus runs. So they'll probably pick up 2 here, and they should. So that'll be a 3. So no ball and a couple of extra runs. Free hit time. That's why you saw a little bit of a looser shot from Malcolm-Bore. And they'll scamper through for a bye there. 8 to get. 31 balls remaining. So Seegers will be looking at the possibilities of carrying her bat here again. 49 net out at the start of the week as well. Be pretty happy if she can get another nod out for her country as the captain. That's well timed and clever cricket really. Just guiding that one into leg side for a single. One more run to the total. 7 to get now for the Netherlands. Another over is complete. 73 for 3. So we have a look at what's coming up, and well, this is what's going on in Malta at the moment. Switzerland have made their way straight through to the final. There's a 4th place playoff where Romania is waiting, and we're still just waiting for a few other results there in the Valletta Cup. Vinny Sandhu's been doing a fantastic job out there, and really looking forward to watching a little bit of that tomorrow. And well, final with Switzerland, who will go up against the Swiss. Very good team as well. So 73 for 3, 7 runs required. Darcy Carter comes back into the attack. Swept away, and that might be a couple, or maybe Heather Seegers will just settle for the 1. I think maybe just settle for the 1 this time. So takes it to 6 away, 1 shot away from wrapping this one up. Full and defended there, so 74 required. It's taking their time here at the back end, the Netherlands, but they've been pretty comprehensive today. Has to be said, they've played a very good game of cricket. Flicked away again, and that's going to be a couple of runs. That might be 2 or 3 if they're quick. They're just piling it on. More runs to the total. One more boundary away now, the Netherlands, from taking this victory, and 4 to get. And they'll get a single, so 3 to get now. So 3 runs left for the Netherlands to win here as Darcy Carter comes in again. Swept away nicely. That'll be 1, so 2 more runs. Carter comes in again and punched back. So it's still just 2 runs to get here for the Netherlands. It's the end of the 16th over. The score is 78 for 3. So 2 runs required here. 24 balls remaining. Oh, it's dragged down. Is that going to be the winning runs? No, it won't be the winning runs for the Netherlands. We're going to run away more than likely 7-run victors here. There's another aggressive shot. That's in a big pocket of space, but that'll just be 1 run. So we're almost there. 1 run to go in this series, and I do believe that Thailand will actually be the winners of the Cup, and congratulations to them. They're going to do it on net run rate. All the teams winning 2-2 in this series, which is quite phenomenal as well. You don't often see that. 29 for 3 now. 1 run required in this one. That's a play and miss. So Malkenborg has the honours of potentially hitting the winning runs for her country here. And she tries, but unfortunately just can't get it away to the foot. So dot ball. Well bowled again from Maksud, just getting it on the right line. Credit to the Scottish. They've had a pretty good tournament as well. They've had the highs and lows, and overall I think they've showed a lot of talent, and there's a lot of good players coming through in the Scottish system. And that's another dot ball 10, so it won't be Malkenborg who will hit the winning runs. It's going to be up to Seegers, and that's probably a little bit fairer to Seegers, who's batted fantastically in this run chase. 17 overs gone. The score is 79 for 3. 1 run required. And Seegers looking to get her second not out of the tournament. You can understand why it would mean something to her, the captain of the Netherlands. And, well, always good if you can carry your bat as an opening batter. So 1 run required in this T20I. All the Dutch today played very good game of cricket. They'll be pretty happy with their work. As that might be it, you know. It will be it. That's a funny old way to end a series. It's going down the leg side. It's signalled wide from the umpire, and that will do it. So Netherlands, credit to them. They will run away as 7-wicket victors. That means this series is going to be tied 2 apiece with Scotland, Netherlands and Thailand. But due to net run rate, Thailand are the winners of this tri-series. Thank you, everyone. I hope you've really enjoyed watching the women's series, and it's been fantastic. They played in the right spirit. And overall, a very comprehensive victory for the Dutch. As Rabeen Rijk will more than likely take player of the match, but we'll have to wait and see who they decide. And we'll have a little quick post-match presentation as well. So, good game of cricket in the end. The Dutch get the chocolates in this one. As we take a quick look at the highlights. And Slater, she started off a little bit too straight, got hit away. As we're going to let you run through the highlights just for a minute as I prepare for the post-match presentation. So these were the highlights, and well, some really, really good batting overall from the Dutch. They looked pretty competitive in the end, and they did their job, didn't they? Despite the odd wicket or two, they made runs pretty comfortably, and yeah, for me, it's been a funny old week with teams winning and losing and going up and down, but overall, it's been a good week of cricket and highly enjoyable, as we will be getting into a post-match presentation, so do hang around with us. It's been a fantastic week of cricket and highly enjoyable. As you can see, Heather Seegers makes 40 off 49. And, well, 14 off 23 for Rabeen Rijk. And really fantastic overall. And really enjoyed this week. I hope everyone's enjoyed the women's coverage. It's been fantastic. I think it's been great by the ECN to be out here and covering it. And with a lot of thanks as well to everybody indeed for everything they've done. And overall, a fantastic game of cricket. 80 for 3, easy chase, 7 wicket victors. Netherlands winning the match and winning, well, a couple of ranking points. There's always ranking points online with T20Is. So, fantastic job. And, well, for Scotland as well, it wasn't their day today, but they've played some really good cricket at the start and the back end of this competition. So, they'll be looking forward to progressing and getting a little bit better and focusing on the things. They played some fantastic cricket today, and overall, I think all 3 teams have demonstrated that they do have the ability on their day to beat anyone. So it's been fantastic to watch and highly enjoyable as well. So we're almost set to go for the post-match presentation. Looking forward to it, as all the players will start to gather around a little bit, and we'll get into it shortly in just a couple of moments' time. But overall, it will be Thailand. I don't believe anyone is here to accept the award for Thailand. So that's a little bit of a shame, and that is just what it is, unfortunately. So almost set to go here. Just waiting for all the players to get around. Obviously, they've done a lot of hard work, and let them get all set for this. They've played a lot of cricket this week. I'm sure there's some tired bodies out there, and looking forward to seeing how they'll go in the future series. I know the Dutch have Ireland and Jersey coming up in August, so look out for that. And I do believe the ECN is going to be showing all that as well. So a fantastic series, and in the end, everyone finishing 2 and 2. It's pretty exciting indeed. You don't often get that. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. So we're almost set to go.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the ECN. We're at the post-match ceremony and the first thing that we need to do is reward the player of the match, and the player of the match is Rabeen Reich with her best international figures, 4 wickets. Rabeen? Player of the match will be presented by CEO of Cesar. Here, come over here.
Oh, well, yeah, sorry. Maybe in front of the...
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Rabeen, congratulations. Your best international wickets, tall, 4 after 2. Well done. How do you feel?
Yeah, pretty good. Obviously, it was a great team effort, all good catches. I felt like we really turned it around today. Yesterday was a bit disappointing, but today was good quality, so pretty happy.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about the series. Every team won 2 games and lost 2 games, so it feels like it's very tight. How have you enjoyed playing on your home nation in Utrecht?
Yeah, obviously really nice to play at home, have some fans here. Scotland brought some fans as well, so it's really nice. Yeah, it's been really good. I can't really say anything more.
Beautiful. Well, congratulations again. A round of applause for Rabeen for player of the match. Well done. So we would like to invite the Scottish captain, Catherine Bryce, just to come up and say a few words about the week. Catherine, if you're free. Yep, come on, you're up. Only 2 questions. So, two wins and 2 losses for the week. Just tell us how you've enjoyed playing Thailand Netherlands, because it does look like these 3 teams are very competitive against each other.
Yeah, it's always great to get out and play against Thailand and Netherlands. You know it's going to be good games and you're going to fight right to the end. So I think for us it's just been brilliant to have 4 games of cricket. It's been a long time since we've had much international cricket, so to get out there and be able to play as a team has been fantastic.
And tell us about your girls. What's coming up next? And you must be proud of some of the fight they put in this week.
Yeah, definitely. We've got European qualifiers start of September sometime, so I'll see the Netherlands again back there. So yeah, I think it's just a building process and a few new faces in there and a couple of girls out injured. So yeah, it's just been great to get out and play some cricket.
Beautiful. I think a big round of applause for Cricket Scotland coming out here. Thank you, Catherine. All the best. We would also like to bring up Heather Seegers, the captain of the Netherlands. Wherever you are, Heather. Hello, come on up. We'll ask you a quick question or 2. Well batted today, by the way, as well, but 2 wins, 2 losses. Bit of an up and down week. How do you reflect on it and how have you enjoyed it?
I think that we play better as a team, and I think the games we lost, everyone played for themselves, and today we really showed up as a team, and that's why we got over the line.
Yeah, I think you guys as a team performance was fantastic today, and I heard European qualifiers are around the corner for yourselves as well. How confident are you going into that?
I think we definitely got some confidence out of this week. I think we're going to train hard and then see what happens.
Beautiful. All the best. Thank you very much, Heather. Fantastic. So, we'll go through some thanks and we'll leave the applause at the end for the thanks. There's a lot of people that go into making this production work, so a lot of big thank you to the ECN, firstly, our company, to the ground staff that have worked tirelessly for the wickets, the catering, florists, some of the best lunches I've ever had, match officials, scorers, volunteers at Camp On. Big round of applause for everyone making this series happen. Thailand are the victors, by the way. I don't think anyone from Thailand cricket's still here, so congratulations to them. We'll be back on the ECN next month because the Dutch play Jersey and they play Ireland in August, and we'll be covering it all live. So bye for now, and we'll see you then. Thank you.